Must-have ICT concepts indicator on TradingView.com. In this video, you will learn top 6 ICT concepts indicator available free. Before we lose any time, let's jump in the video. Open up your empty TradingView chart and set your time frame to 5 minutes, but don't forget this. All these indicators works on any time frame. So the 5 minute is really on the demonstration purposes. And we will trade Nasdaq today. I will demonstrate everything on the Nasdaq futures. So head over to indicators tab for our first indicator, and which is called ICT Unicorn, and you will see indicator from LuxAlgo. Click that your chart. So the unicorn is an ICT own model which combines breaker blocks with the fair value gaps. And what this indicator does is when it detects a unicorn model, it will give you buy or sell signal. Now let's see it on the chart how it performs. So as I said, it will detect automatically this unicorn model, and as you see on the chart, it has detected a short position here, and it has plotted a take profit and stop loss zones for you. But you can change this on the settings. If you go to inputs, you can set a custom risk to reward ratio, you can enable trailing stop, you can enable bull and bear, you can change the swings input. So that's how it works. I really like to use especially on the New York AM session time zone. Let's continue with the second indicator. Let's hit the indicators tab and search for ICT Everything, and you will see indicator from colbreworsh. Click that to your chart. So after you add the indicator, let's hide the ICT unicorn model and go to inputs tab, and let's see what we have here. The time zone should be -5, I mean like a New York time zone. So let's see, we have a sessions, we have the vertical lines, opening price lines, and the higher time frames here, standard deviation. You can use these are very helpful if you trade ICT. So that's everything actually, and you can enable opening prices for the New York equities afternoon, and I use all of them on my chart. So very helpful. Just hit the OK button, and you can see here a 9:30 opening price, the 00 midnight opening price, the New York opening price, and the weekly opening price. As you guys know that these are very critical zones when it comes to trading with the ICT concepts. And you can see the Asia zone, the London, the New York AM, and all that zone you can just plot it automatically on your chart, which is very nice. Let's continue with the third indicator here, which is called get ready to take your trading to the next level. I have passed lot of challenge account easy like 3-1 with LuxAlgo Premium. These indicators are here to guide you in the darkness. You can use LuxAlgo indicators on any market you want. LuxAlgo has 3 different trading indicators, signals and overlays, price action concepts, and oscillator metrics. The great thing is they all have their own backtesting system. Click the link in the description to claim your discount now. A fair value gap, absorption, this is from the LuxAlgo. Click that to your chart. This is very nice indicator. First let's hide the ICT Everything. And now we have this beautiful indicator. So what it does, what it will give us, it will plot the fair value gaps automatically on our chart, and it works on any time frame like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you want. So what it does is it will show you how much fair value gap absorbed. You can see that 27.6% of got absorbed here. It got 1.5% absorption here. Unless we see the absorption level is below the 50, it means like a trend continuation most of the time. So we can see here it's a 4.4%, and what we see that the downtrend has been continued with after this absorb, and we see it here, and after that we see that it's cleared out here, and we got another absorption here. So unless it keeps below the 50%, most probably it will continue to go down. But what I wanted to show you with these indicators is these are really helpful when it comes to trading ICT concepts real time. So we have another example here. You see that we have a fair value gap here, and it bounced from this zone. Very helpful. Let's continue with the fourth indicator, new day opening gap and the new week opening gap. This is from the cryptonnnite weekly opening gap. It's called clicked at your chart, and as always, let's hide this so we don't get confused, and it will plot automatically the new day opening gaps on your chart, and this is just crazy. It's so helpful. Now let's head over to settings and let's see what we have here. So we can enable like a 50 new week opening gap. We can go up until like 100 new day opening gap. We can extend those lines, and you see that it's so helpful. What you need to do is just hit the OK button, and let's see on the chart. We have a new day opening gap on the 15th of February, 12th February, 14th of February, and we have this new week opening gap here. So the most exciting thing here is it is automatic and it is completely free. So you don't have to go to your chart, set electronic time to regular trading hours. So it's very helpful when it comes to, see these kind of things in real time, because sometimes you can forget to see the new day opening gap. You don't need to do those things every day. So it's very helpful. It's so nice indicator. Now let's continue with the fifth indicator. This indicator is one of my favorite. It's called the breaker blocks with signals clicked at your chart. It's from the LuxAlgo. Let's hide this. It will give you sell and buy signal with the breaker block. Easy like that. So you can understand from the name. It detected a breaker block here and it gave you the sell signal. We have a higher high here and boom. That's all you need to do to spot breaker blocks here. But of course there can be some lag. Maybe it cannot detect sometimes. But what's the great thing about these indicators is it will fasten up your learning process, and it will show you easily and real time on your chart. And you see here we got a sell signal and it's a New York PM session. So, and it detected a breaker block here, and you can write the trade like a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, whatever you use, right? And that's really nice indicator. I have covered it before, so if you want to just learn about this indicator, I highly suggest you check out this video. So let's continue with the final one. Again, this indicator is one of my favorite ICT sessions, one setup for life. Click at your chart and it will ask you the time zone. Make sure you choose the right one. Max time frame is 15 minutes, and that's it. Let's hide this indicator. What it does, it will pull out a London session, the Asia session, New York AM, lunch and PM sessions on your chart, again automatically. One of the greatest thing about this indicator is it will pull out a regular trading hour gap on your chart, and which is very nice. It also pull out a Fibonacci levels on that gap. So if you zoom in, you can see clearly that it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines plotted automatically again into the trading hour gap. So I have covered the 6th best indicator when it comes to ICT trading concepts. You can use all of them if you want. You can use some of them if you want. But what I can suggest is plot it everything on your chart and see how it can be helpful in your trading. And you can go higher time frames, you can go lower time frames. Some of these indicators will give you buy and sell signal, but some of these indicators will show you the session times, the new day opening time, the new week opening gaps. So that kind of things you can see it on your chart, and everything is automatic like I mentioned. So that was all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, make sure you check those videos out, and before you leave, hit that subscribe button, and until the next time, see you soon.